Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the middle of the week celebration we call Quarantine Tonight. Good evening. I'm your host, Mike Flood, and tonight we've got some storm clouds out there, some brief downpours in certain parts of Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska signed up for a lot more rain. What is going on? Some parts awfully dry, and then parts south of Beatrice, too much rain. It's just an amazing weather pattern we've had the last couple of days. We'll have Jeff Fox keep an eye on all of that as we work our way through tonight. We've got Kay Borgelt here tonight, so we're very excited to have her. Now, I'm going to explain a little bit more in just a few moments, but I want to talk some house business for our program that's a nightly variety show. We are in the final days of July. Our program right now is set to go Monday through Friday until August 14th. We're kind of in, like the government does different phases, this program does different phases. We're kind of competing with high school sports because, you know, who knows what's on the horizon. News Channel Nebraska does a lot of football, a lot of volleyball. So we're having those negotiations inside our TV station about the future of programming, and we certainly appreciate you watching. And thank you for all of your letters. When I go to the meetings with the sports guys, I basically just bring my letters and say, how many letters did you guys get this week? And they're jealous, but I always tell them we're, of course, there for the kids and for the sports. So we're going to find a way forward as we work together on our programming. But we do appreciate your letters, and we encourage you to send those to us. We'll put that address up in just a little bit to remind you where you can send us a note to tell us you're watching. Our plan is to send all of those folks that have sent us letters a postcard with our plan going forward and as many scheduled performances on a calendar as possible so that you can sit that right next to your recliner and know exactly what's going to be on as we work our way into the fall, which isn't that far off. So tonight we have a special evening prayer. Jordan Miller is going to be joining us. Jordan is from Our Savior Lutheran Church in Norfolk, Nebraska. Jordan first appeared on this show as a performer, a wonderful pianist. He played the Lutheran High Northeast piano, which, by the way, I have to give back on August 6th.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's a great piano.
It is a great piano. And I've got good news, though. I signed up Matthew Mayer. He's the pianist out of Omaha. Did you see his show?
No, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, you've got to write this down. August 5th. This is the only program that we've had that I've actually just wanted to go get in my car, drive home, and lay on my couch. It's so, I mean, just the instrumental piano music is just like almost exactly what you want to hear right before you go to bed. Fantastic. And we'll have 2 hours of it. How is everything going at Our Savior?
Things are going well. Back to in-person, but also live streaming and showing right here on News Channel Nebraska.
That's right. And your wife and kids?
Doing wonderful, growing like weeds.
Now tell me, your youngest, how old?
Now on 10 months.
Oh, okay. And
older.
Your oldest?
He is 3.5.
Okay, very good. And this church attendance stuff,
yep.
Is it growing week by week, or is it kind of stable as we go through this?
We've seen some growth. I think most average churches would be about 20-30% of their normal average attendance. But of course, with an online presence, there's a lot of access not only to our church, but a lot of churches locally and beyond.
Right.
So it'll be interesting as fall comes and we get back into school. People are coming back from vacations to see if it grows even more.
Well, you've actually played with another band. He went to Concordia University in Seward, which I have found out is a pipeline of music enthusiasts and performers.
Yeah.
Concordia has just an unbelievable array of talent down there, and you came through there on a path to worship music as a worship pastor, right?
That's correct. Yep, Director of Worship Arts.
Is Lee Weander watching tonight, Pastor Lee Weander?
I hope he is. He's been getting a little bit of vacation time. We just installed a new vicar at Our Savior Lutheran Church, so we have a few more pastors, hiring some more staff as well. So hopefully they get a chance to watch tonight as well as we watch.
Tell Pastor Lee we need him down here to say a prayer for us one
Absolutely.
of these nights. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Miller.
Hey, would you join me this evening for a word of prayer? Dear Lord God, Heavenly Father, you are a good and gracious God. We come before you tonight in awe of you. We come before you also as broken, sinful people, that we're sorry for the sins that we've committed, but know that you sent your Son to die on a cross and rise to new life so that we can have new life in him. We thank you for the many gifts that you give us that we completely don't deserve, for your grace, for your goodness, for your love. Lord, we thank you for the gift of music that we get to hear day in and day out, night in and night out here on this program, but also in our lives and in our community, Lord. I pray that you would be with us through the storm. We thank you for the rain. And what it brings to us, Lord, and that you would continue to watch over those in harm's way, those who are dealing with sickness and with hurt. All these things we lift up in your Son's name, we pray. In Jesus Christ, amen.
Very good job. That's Jordan D. Miller. Did I get the middle initial right?
Yeah, you got it
And
right.
he's at Our Savior Lutheran Church in Norfolk, Nebraska. We are at this special undisclosed location. We want to welcome our performer on tonight, Kay Borgelt. She is here from the Wisner-Pilger area. Why don't you have a seat in your new spot here? Now, here's some interesting fast facts on Kay. She born and raised in the Wisner area. Her kids, which you've got 2 in Wisner, 1 in Valentine on a ranch. And you've been down in Florida with a Battle Creek native,
Right.
which do the math on that. But you've been back to see the grandkids, and you've been watching our show.
That's correct, and they're probably watching tonight.
It's important to note that Kay taught elementary at Wisner-Pilger. How many years did you do that?
Probably about 5.
What grade?
Third
Third?
and then the second, third combo.
So you're the one that teaches the cursive to all these kids.
Oh, yeah, that was great. I loved it.
Did you like that?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody remembers who taught them cursive, I think. But then, of all things, you picked up a foreign language and you taught Spanish for how many years?
I taught Spanish for 6 years at Wisner-Pilger. I started doing that because I did a lot of scuba diving in Mexico. And,
Just picked up the language while you were there.
Well, no, I went back to school and got a degree so I could teach it. But in Cozumel, that's where I went and did my diving.
That's nice work. Well, that give you a good excuse. You could deduct that on your taxes. I got to go to
Exactly.
Cozumel every year. I'm a Spanish teacher.
Exactly.
So you're down in Florida and you're singing down there. Tell us, where do you live in Florida?
I live in Lake Worth, Florida, which is just about 15 minutes from West Palm Beach, and that's about an hour and a half north of Miami.
And so you are performing in different clubs. What kind of places?
Well, mostly restaurants, and I want to start doing independent living places and some of the elderly, to entertain some of the elderly people. But since COVID, we just set the sound system all up on our patio. We live on a lake, and there's about probably 50 to 75 homes, and people would just come out and sit on their patios, and some people would walk, just walk down to close to, so that they could hear me sing, and I just sang, for free
Now,
concert.
how come you didn't ever teach music? I mean, you've got languages,
know.
you've got cursive, and now you've got this.
Right, and I've written some music, and my sister is a music major. She was a music major, and she teaches piano in Bloomington, Illinois.
Okay.
And my mom was a really great musician. She could play by ear, and she also she gave piano lessons also. So yeah, I've got a lot of music in my background. So.
Oh, wow. So were you raised in Wisner or Pilger?
Wisner.
Okay.
Wisner, right, all my life.
Right in town or out in the country?
In town. And then I married a cattle feeder at that time, and I learned a lot about the farm.
You learn a lot about life.
But my son and son-in-law are both cattle feeders, so they operate together there.
You know what I like in Wisner is that steakhouse, Lance's.
Oh, yeah, great.
Except the state shut down my salad bar over there. Have you had the salad bar at Lance's?
Not for a while. I
Oh.
haven't been back there, but
It's magical.
I know Kurt. I've known Kurt for a long time. I used to substitute teach, and he was one of my students.
That's
so.
one of the things about being a teacher in a rural area.
Yeah,
you know.
that's right. And you know everybody.
And they really don't change, do they?
No, they don't. They don't. Well, they usually get better.
Yeah, of course. Well, talk to me about tonight. I'm very excited. She's got a song list that I think our audience is just going to love. You got a little Patsy Cline in there, which is a huge hit with our viewers. Tell me a few of your other favorite artists.
I have a Nat King Cole in there, and I have a Frank Sinatra, Carole King. I have a couple of Carole King songs, and I have country set. So I'm just kind of trying to pick a lot of. I have Ira Gershwin and George Gershwin, Summertime.
Oh, wow.
So.
And you know what? She
Right.
came so prepared with her song list. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, thank you for adding some extra songs. And she said, well, I am a teacher. So
That's right.
she's got her lesson plans filed with the head office here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kay Borgelt. She's here tonight on News Channel Nebraska. Take it away. Welcome, and thank you again for watching.
All right, I'm going to start out with a Frank Sinatra tune that a lot of people know. It's called Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Thank you. All right, a little Mama and the Papas now. Actually, I think it's mostly Mama Cass, but here we go. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying but in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Thank you. All right, this is my Nat King Cole, and I believe he sang it with his daughter Natalie. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far, like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you does things to me never before. Unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable Thank you. And now a couple of Patsy Cline songs. do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy. Thank you. I'm always walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, looking for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Baby, he's crying for you. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be out there walking after midnight, searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for you, but as the skies turn gloomy, white winds whisper, I'm lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be out there walking after midnight, searching for me.
Well, Patsy Cline is a favorite on this show of so many people. You sound great. Do you just like
you.
singing? Do you enjoy doing it?
I love it.
How'd you get into it?
Into what, singing? Oh gosh, my mom played the piano when I was a little girl, and she played all those old Maresy Dotes and Whoop-de-Doo and all those songs on the piano all the time, all the time.
You and your sister,
And my
both
sister and I would
singers?
swing, you bet. Yeah, we would sing, and actually we did when that movie, Parent Trap, was
Yeah.
first on with Haley Mills, and the song Let's Get Together, we used to harmonize to that. She lives in Illinois now, and we'd really like to be singing together, but.
Be like the
that's-
Johansson sisters from Battle Creek.
There we go.
We need to have them back on too. They, that gets in a family, and you find out somebody in the family inspires the kids, and the kids live the rest of their life with those gifts.
My dad was a singer too. I mean, he was a quiet singer. He didn't want anybody to hear him, but he was like a Bing Crosby crooner.
Like a shower singer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I cannot carry a tune to save my life. So I really admire anybody that can stand up, especially in a room without many people, and then sing away and be on TV. So that's great. You got a lot of former students that are weighing in on Facebook saying, "Hey,
Really?
I see my
Awesome.
teacher on there." That's great.
Good.
Do you
that's
keep in
cool.
touch with a lot of students?
Oh, no, when I come back to Wisner, I see some of them. And actually, one of my former students she's a Spanish teacher at Wisner Pilker now.
I was walking in downtown Norfolk today, actually. Of course, we're at an undisclosed location. I can't tell you where we're at. But I saw my kindergarten and my 5th grade teacher, who were both still teaching. One is substituting, and my youngest might have the 5th grade teacher again this year. And it's amazing. Teachers are timeless. Yep. They don't age. Oh, no. Literally, they don't age. You look at them, you're like, oh my gosh, there's Mrs. Jessen, there's Mrs. Hammond, and they're not Linda and Jane. You know, they'll be Mrs. for the rest of their life, or Ms. or whatever.
I was Miss Dennis when I was single, and they always called me Mrs. Dennis.
Yeah, well,
little 2nd and 3rd graders, but my high school kids, I was Senora Bay to them. So
once you're over 30 and you're a 3rd grader, they're definitely married, right?
Right.
All right, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, get the latest on that news, an update on that weather. It's storming over different parts of Nebraska, dropping some rain and thunderstorm activity, and then back to Kay Borgelt right here on News Channel Nebraska. And I see coming up you've got a patriotic song, which we appreciate. In fact, you're overachiever. You put at least 2 patriotic songs in there.
3.
You got 3. Mm-hmm. Do you like the little sheet that we send out that says, hey,
did,
you got to have a patriotic song?
The first week I sang in our HOA in Florida, I did all patriotic. So
I bet they loved it.
Yeah, they did. They did. I did that for about 3 weeks, and then I started adding in a few more, but yeah, they loved it.
I even put the flag right behind you tonight.
That's awesome.
So when we have one person here, it kind of gives us a little nice color.
Background.
Yeah, it's nice looking. All right, we'll be right back. Let's get the latest on news on News Channel Nebraska. Welcome back to News Channel Nebraska. Kay Borgelt tonight. I said that right. I was like, am I overthinking the last name of Borgelt? What do other people say?
Most of them say Borgelt or they say Borgelt. Depends
Okay.
on where they're from. If they don't know the name, they say Borgelt. But if they do know it, they say Borgelt.
It's complicated. No, it's good. And tonight, Kay is just entertaining us with all sorts of songs that she chose. She's had 3 patriotic songs coming. I see you're going to be doing New York, New York. Mm-hmm. Now, I will give you $5 if you add the kicks.
Oh, Liza Minnelli, I'm not.
Isn't that? Oh, gosh. We actually have a rockette who is from Norfolk. She went to New York, and then she came back here for coronavirus, and there's a story about her in the newspaper, and she was a rockette. And so I should call her and have her come to the undisclosed location and pair your song with her kicks.
$5, huh? $5.
Can you do it?
No. Not for $5.
You thought about it, though, didn't you?
Add a couple zeros.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kay Borgelt tonight on News Channel Nebraska.
All righty, I'll do a little more crooning for you here. I'm going to start out with a jazz song called Blue Skies. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebird singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. When you're in love, everything's right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly, those blue days. All of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright. When you're in love, everything's right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly, those blue days. All of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Never saw the sun shining so bright. When you're in love, everything's right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my, how they fly. Those blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies, nothing but blue skies, nothing but blue skies from now on. Thank you. All right, next is the Frank Sinatra song we were discussing earlier, New York, New York. Start spreading the news, I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it in old New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York. Thank you. Alrighty, I'm going to switch gears here and do some Carole King hits. The first one is called So Far Away.
so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you and there you stood. Holding you again could only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're so far away. One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of anything that's new. If I could only work this life out my way, I'd rather spend it being close to you. But you're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. It doesn't help to know you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away. Traveling around sure gets me down and lonely. Nothing else to do but close my mind. I sure hope the road don't come to own me. There's so many dreams I've yet to find. But you're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. And it doesn't help to know you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away. You're so far away. Stick with Carole King here. Stayed in bed all morning just to pass the time. There's something wrong here, there can be no denying. One of us is changing, or maybe we just stopped trying. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died and I can't hide it. I just can't fake it. No, no. It used to be so easy being here with you. You were light breezy and I knew just what to do. Now you look so unhappy, and I feel like a fool. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it, something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't fake it. Oh no. There'll be good times again for me and you, but we just can't stay together, don't you feel it too? Still I'm glad for what we had, and how I once loved you. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it, something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't fake it. Whoa, no, whoa, 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 whoa. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. It's too late, baby, it's too late. Now, darling, it's too late. Thank you. All right, this is my first patriotic song for the evening. So sing along if you'd like. It's going to be a medley of You're a Grand Old Flag, This Land Is Your Land, and America the Beautiful. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. If the heart beats through for the red, white, and blue, and there's never a boast or brag. But should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless highway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. America.
There we go with our first full patriotic song. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Very well done. I was closing my eyes early in your set, and I was like, I am listening to a very easy listening radio station. I can see you singing along in your car. You have to be singing to every song.
Almost. Not rap, but everything else.
You pass on the rap?
I'll pass on the rap.
Yeah, you and I both. My 13-year-old son, though, our 14-year-old son, he's moving into that stage where the other boys are listening to that stuff, and he's found weights and weightlifting.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You can't pass a mirror without making sure that every muscle is just right in place, which
He's working on it.
Yeah, he's working on it. I never lifted a weight in my life. I dangled from them once, but I never lifted one.
Is he as tall as you?
He is getting there. I can't believe it. I don't know. The athletic gene totally skipped me. Like, my grandpa was a football star growing up before he went to World War II. And he came to watch me when I was in 8th grade, and he remarked to the coach, who later told me, he doesn't really belong out there. I used to see the ball coming, and I would get myself the opposite end of the field because I wanted nothing to do with catching the ball and getting ran over. Like,
I don't blame you there.
I was bright. I had it figured out. But I tell you what, we've got more of Kate Borgelt coming up here in just a little bit. In your next set, remind me, country.
Country.
So what's your favorite kind of music?
Oh, well, it used to be old-time rock and roll.
Okay.
And then I was in a country band in Wisner for a while, and I got
And what was that called?
River Gap Band.
Okay.
Yep. And we used to sing locally around there, and then so I learned to like country music.
Okay.
And recently I've really started getting into jazz.
Really?
Yeah, this jazz, like, the singing jazz.
So the Florida folks, what's popular in your neighborhood in Florida?
Oh, I think oldies probably.
Yeah.
Oldies, but anything 50s, 60s, 70s. There's some
Well,
people who
you
like
early
40s.
on in the program, you said this is one from the mamas and the papas, and I bet my folks' eyes lit up.
Right.
The Kingston Trio, the mamas and the papas, Janis Joplin, all that vintage
Well,
there.
I have to tell you that I've been taking care of my 2 4-year-old granddaughters, too. I have 6 grandkids, but 2 of them. And I was practicing the other day, and one of them was marching down their cousins. One was marching down the hall singing, "You're a grand old flag." And then yesterday, the other 4-year-old was singing "Unforgettable" in the back of the car.
Oh, that's precious. Now, what are their names?
Well, Lainey is 15, Lainey Montgomery, and Jessa, she's 11, or she's 12 now. She just turned 12. And then 4, and then I have one grandson whose name is Ty, and he is 8. And then my son has 2 little girls, Delta, she's 4, and Teddy, she's 2.
Oh, we should do Delta Dawn.
Delta Dawn, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I always bring her Delta cookies from flying. So.
Yeah, of course you should. Well, I bet they're liking watching Grandma on TV
I hope
tonight.
so. I hope
All right.
so.
Well, tell you what, we're going to take a very quick break, and we'll be right back with more. We're on News Channel Nebraska's Quarantine Tonight, brought to you in part by the University of Nebraska Medical Center. We appreciate them very much. They work around the clock to take care of patients, to prepare the next generation of health educators, and, of course, continue life-saving research like that on coronavirus, which we'd like a vaccine for
We certainly would.
yesterday. Isn't that right? We'll be right back with more on News Channel Nebraska. One of the nice things about TWD, Lock, Safe, and Key, they're one of our, well, I hate to say this, we only have a few sponsors, but they do a wonderful job, and it's almost worth getting locked out to meet them. I don't wish it on anyone, but if you do find yourself locked out for whatever reason and you're within their service area, there is something to look forward to. They're very nice, they're very capable, they're very professional, and they'll make you multiple keys if you need it. So there you go.
Very good.
They probably don't do house calls to Florida,
I
though.
don't think so.
Well, not on the time that you need. They'd probably love to go to Florida, just not unlock your...
Well, they can't during COVID probably anyway.
Yeah. Who wants to be locked out? So what's next here? What are we going to do? This is your country.
Singing the blues.
Okay.
This is my country set, right? I'm going to start with that. Some of the songs I do country are old 50s songs, or some are done by different artists than who you'd think. So I don't know who originally did Singing the Blues, but I got somebody called the Kentucky Headhunters.
And we got to recognize the fact that you have a super fan that's joined you tonight.
I do.
Now, who is this gentleman?
That gentleman is Stan Lemke. He's formerly from Battle Creek, and we were childhood playmates, and we met about 9 years ago, something like that.
Reconnected?
Reconnected, yep.
So how you were playing with him in Wisner?
I was, yep. He and my He and his brother and my sister and I, our parents would get together because they were good friends and they would play together. My dad and his mom graduated from high school together.
So how old were you when you were kind of hanging out?
Well, they moved to Battle Creek when he was 5. Oh, he was 7, sorry. 6.
So did you say to him when you were like 8, someday I'm going to marry you?
No, I didn't, but I ran into him at the Cumming County Fair one time. He says he wasn't there, but I know he was there playing baseball. And I remember walking up to him, and my sister and I had such a crush on him. And I remember walking up to him and going, oh my gosh, he's so tall.
Yeah.
But we were at the University of Nebraska he graduated from there, and I did too. We never ran into each other there, so it was just meant to be a thing when we re-met 8 years ago, and I have to thank my daughter Lisa for that.
Well, here you are. Tonight he's your manager.
He is my manager.
That's right.
Definitely. It's the wind beneath my wings.
We could do that song too.
No, I don't do it.
Right after Delta Dawn. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Quarantine Tonight on News Channel Nebraska.
All right, as I said, this is Singing the Blues by the Kentucky Headhunters.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, but I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, babe. You got me singing the blues. Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing more for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. Why should I go? 'Cause I wouldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing more for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love. You got me singing the blues. Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. You got me singing the blues. You got me singing the blues.
Thank you. This next one is a very old, well, not very old, but it's old. It's a Hank Williams Sr. song called I Can't Help It If I'm Still in Love with You.
Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and she looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then so street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and she looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. It's hard to know another's lips will kiss you and hold you just the way I used to do. Oh, heaven only knows how much I miss you. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Thank you. This is a John Denver tune that has a little different slant to it. I can't tell you how to pronounce the gentleman's name who does it, but it's kind of more on the countryside. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Down country roads. Thank you. The next two I'm going to do are kind of old rock and roll, but they're also done at a lot of country shows. Everly Brothers is the group that sang these two songs. Bye bye love, Bye-bye happiness. Hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love. Bye-bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. There goes my baby. He sure looks blue. He's very happy, but I am blue. He was my baby till you stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Bye-bye love. Bye-bye happiness. Hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love. Bye-bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance. I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And there's a reason that I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye-bye love. Bye-bye happiness. Hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love. Bye-bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Bye-bye my love, goodbye.
Thank you.
Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream when I want you. In my arms when I want you. And all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. Dream, dream, dream when I feel blue. In the night and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, 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 dream.
Thank you. All right, this is another one that was more old rock and roll, but it's a trio with me singing with two other people. It's called To Know, Know, Know Him.
just to see him smile makes my life worthwhile. To know him is to love him, and I do. I'll bring love to him. I'll bring love to him. Everyone says there'll come a day when I'll walk alongside of him. Yes, just to know him is to love him, and I do. Why can't he see how blind he can be? Someday he'll see that he was meant for me. Oh, to love, know him is to love him. Just to see him smile makes my life worthwhile. To know him is to love him, and I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. To know him is to love him. Just to see him smile makes my life worthwhile. To know him is to love him, and I do. I'd be good to him, and I'd bring love to him. Everyone says there'll come a day when I'll walk alongside of him. Yes, just to know him is to love him, and I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you. All right, this is my next patriotic song. That's a song by Lee Greenwood called God Bless the USA. If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, if I had to start again with just my children and my life, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you, defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men and women who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. To be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men and women who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
I'll tell you what, the people that own this undisclosed location, they like that song the best. I can guarantee it. You can see, we can't tell you where we're at, but we have the flags honoring, I would say literally hundreds of men and women who serve their country hanging real close to us here. And every time I hear that song, I figure we're making them awfully proud. So, you know what I decided? If you and I were on a plane and we were going to Europe, we would talk the entire 6 hours. Is that just your personality or is that mine?
No, you can ask Stan.
Yeah. You have no trouble talking to people, do you?
Not too much. Not too
Yeah,
much. I used to be very shy, but I kind of got over that.
You did get over it. How old were you when you got over it? 6?
No, I was probably in my 30s.
What happened?
I don't know. I guess I just decided I might as well start talking.
You had a lot to say.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I tell you what, that's a good thing. We appreciate you having on the show. You know, sometimes I'm on the show and I have lots to say, and then somebody is on here and they're really not up for talking too much. And part of me is like, how did you end up as a performer? Because it takes chutzpah to get
Some
up here.
people just don't pay any attention to the people out there.
I
They
know,
just
and
get in their
they
own
probably
world.
do it right too.
Yeah, probably.
Well, and the other thing is, a lot of times musicians express themselves through their music, and you know, chit chat, you know, isn't.
That's right. I think actors are the same way. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of actors are very quiet people, but they. I don't
David
know.
Letterman,
Yeah.
Johnny Carson. You know, I think introverts at home,
Right,
extroverts on the
right.
stage.
I'm not that.
What's that?
I'm not that.
Yeah, no. Well, when I go home after 2 hours listening to a band, you know, my wife's watching House Hunters on TV, and I just want to turn it off because I've heard enough talking. Like, it's time now just to relax, right?
Quiet time.
Oh, there you go. Well, hey, let's do Mike's mailbag while we're here tonight. We get letters from all over the place, folks that like to share with us. You sent us a nice note, which we appreciate. Let's find out who we have tonight. In the mail from Steve and Bev in Omaha. Like so many others, we enjoy quarantine tonight. Your kids are great, and it's honest, humorous, witty, and spontaneous. All the musicians have been great. They reflect all the genuine Nebraska values and talents. 2 hours is a long time to perform without a live audience and low pay in an undisclosed location. We do offer wine, beer, and spirits, you know, on a tab. But we look forward to sports returning to NCN. We enjoy hearing the news stories about smaller communities as we both grew up in rural Nebraska. Keep up the good work, and we hope to visit with you soon. Well, thank you, Steve and Bev. We appreciate that. Sandra from Randolph, they like watching the Quarantine Tonight program. Love all the people and the bands that we get to come here, but their favorites, Prodigal Sons from Ponca and the Happy Players from Fremont. And next up here, Donna from Wayne. The 4th of July fireworks was a wonderful program. She enjoyed it all. She did not have fireworks in her town, but neighbors had plenty. I just wish everyone in the country had good feelings for Independence Day. It's a very meaningful holiday. Thank you to all who took part. I also enjoyed the Omaha group. Glad I turned to your channel searching for something good to watch. Quarantine Tonight can't be beat. I also enjoy the music every night, 8 to 10. The reruns are also very good. You picked the right programs. Thank you for all the work everyone puts into your programming. Well, I appreciate that very much, Donna from Wayne, and we would like to hear from you. You don't know how much your letters mean. You can send them to this address on the bottom of your screen. Oh, we'll get it up for you another time. It's 214 North 7th Street in Norfolk, Norfolk, 68702. If you send us a note, we will put you on the list. I read each and every one of them. In fact, I kind of sandwich that as the best part of my day. I start my morning work, and then I bounce around to a couple different places. Then I go get the mail. I have to read it. And then Jameson, he lives in Fremont, he helps me make sure we get everybody back. And then I go on with the rest of my day, which includes the pleasant and unpleasant parts of your job. And then I come here and we read the letters on the TV. We're also going to see, in just a moment, we're going to be checking in the weather. It is kind of storming out there in different parts of the state. Some parts are getting a lot of rain, especially down by Beatrice. How you been doing in Cumming County?
I don't think too well. I think they'd like some rain.
You'd like some more rain?
I think so. Florida,
Well-
we have plenty of rain.
Well, we're
Plenty of rain,
packaging
but-
some stuff up for them tonight, so they should be getting just a little bit more rain. Let's do this. Jeff Fox is telling me he has a weather report to do, but let's do one song. What is your first song here?
My next song in the next set is Summertime.
Oh, perfect. That'll be our
It's
lead-in.
a long one. It's a 4-minute song.
That's fine.
Okay.
Jeff Fox can wait. He
Okay,
gets
Jeff,
his
sorry.
billing. Oh, you brought a flute too.
I've been playing my flute, yeah.
Well, I know, but
Yes, I
you
did
you
play
had your
flute.
hand on it here. You're getting ready to go for it.
Yeah.
Well, you do Summertime, and
Okay.
I will get the weather guy ready to go here.
Alrighty.
You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings, and you'll take to the sky.
Borgelt coming in strong on a Wednesday night. Very nice, very nice. Summertime. Well, I tell you what we're going to do. Let's check the weather real quick with our chief meteorologist, Jeff Fox. It's storming all over the state. He's got a brand new update for you. And then you have the most perfect song coming out of weather for what we're about to talk about, don't you?
You bet.
Wait till you find out. Jeff, what's it look like out there? You know, my 10-year-old was running the fog machine for weeks and weeks, months, I should say, and he's on a sabbatical right now because he has very important things he needs to do in the neighborhood, like kick the can and other games that you play, that he couldn't possibly be troubled right now, but I am fully anticipating as COVID wears on that Blake will be back at his post. But you can see in his honor, I had Christian hook up the haze machine here. It just adds another element, yeah, as we wind down our program here tonight. But this next song is perfect for quarantine tonight after that forecast.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll see this. This song is from a very favorite movie of mine and a lot of people, from The Wizard of Oz, but this is a version that was done for the movie. Was Glee a movie or just a TV show? Anyway, this is the version from that. That I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dream that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Ooh, where troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Oh. Thank you. Thanks. All right, I think this next one is a Connie Francis song, and it's one of my faves. Everybody's somebody's fool. The tears I cried for you could fill an ocean, but you don't know how many tears I've cried. And though you only lead me on and hurt me, I couldn't bring myself to say goodbye. 'Cause everybody's somebody's fool. Everybody's
everybody's somebody's plaything, and there are no exceptions to the rule. Yes, everybody's somebody's fool. I told myself it's best that I forget you. Though I'm a fool, at least I know the score. But darling, I'd be twice as blue without you. It hurts, but I'd come running back for more. 'Cause everybody's somebody's fool. Everybody's somebody's plaything, and there are no exceptions to the rule. Yes, everybody's somebody's fool. Someday you'll find someone you really care for, and if her love should prove to be untrue, you'll know how much this heart of mine is breaking. You'll cry for her the way I cried for you. Everybody's somebody's fool. Everybody's somebody's plaything, and there are no exceptions to the rule. Yes, everybody's somebody's fool.
Thank you. All right, now I'm going to do my last patriotic song, so sing along. God Bless America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountain to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Well, look who's winning the patriotic game tonight. You are just doing a great job. Now, your next one is on my song list, you know, of my favorite songs that I posted the first week of this. It's Anne Murray. Now, there aren't a lot of people in my age group that are Anne Murray fans, allegedly, throughout my life.
Because you're a youngin'.
I'm a youngin'. But I think she has one of the purest, most unaltered, beautiful voices in music.
I would agree.
She's right up there with the Von Trapps, I always tell my friends, and they have no idea who the Von Trapps are. But Anne Murray just has a beautiful sound. Have you liked her for a long time?
Yes, I love to sing her songs. I mean, I've got Snowbird in my...
Do you?
Well, yeah, I have it.
Well,
if you want me to sing it, I can do it.
Well, you've got a good set. I mean, let's just
Okay, let's stick with that.
we're into the extras, but I tell you what, the show is yours. Let's start with some Anne Murray,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. Kay Borgelt is doing a great job tonight. Have you enjoyed being on?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Good.
Love it, love it, love it.
You got your grandbabies watching tonight?
I hope so. Yep, if they found it on their TV.
That's got to be pretty cool when you flip through the channels and Grandma's on TV singing songs.
My granddaughter, 15-year-old, told me, she says, you know, Grandma, when I watch these, when I hear people singing, I always think it's you singing.
Well, that is no better compliment than that, right?
Especially since she's 15. I mean,
Well, let's enjoy every minute of it.
Okay,
You're
here we
watching
go.
Quarantine Tonight, brought to you by the University of Nebraska Medical
all right,
Center.
here's Anne Murray. Could I have this dance?
Please remember the song they were playing the first time we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music and held each other, I fell in love with you. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? And when we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? I'll always remember that magic moment when I held you close to me. As we moved together, I knew forever you're all I'll ever need. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? And when we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? And when we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life?
Thank you. All right, this next one is a song made popular by Etta James. At last, my love has come along.
my lonely days are over, and love is like a song. Oh yeah, at last the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could cling to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh yeah, you smile, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. Thank you. All right, we're back to Carol Kane here for another go-round. This one is called Will You Love Me Tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure, or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sighs? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you say that I'm the only one. But will my heart be broken when the night meets a morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow?
Thank you. All right, this next one is Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I'm not sure if just Frankie Valli did this, but we'll find out, huh? Actually, it's all of them, I think. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you makes me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to on the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say I love you, baby. Don't bring me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I've found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to on the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say I love you, baby. Don't bring me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I found you, babe, oh pretty baby.
Wow. That is one of my favorites, too. You just got them all tonight. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, do you have a 2-minute song, or should we land the plane?
No, let me see.
She's got to look here.
I got to look on my numbers.
I'd rather fill it up with your voice than mine. I know, this is hometown television right here.
Until there was you, Beatles.
Let's do it.
Okay.
If you've got it, let's do it.
Got it.
We just have a few minutes
That's what
left here.
I really wanted to do tonight, so. All right. This originally was from the Music Man in 1957, and then the Beatles redid it in 1963, Paul McCartney. There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. And there was music
And there were wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. Of dawn and dew, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Never heard it at all till there was you.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Kay Borgelt, she's on tonight. Tomorrow night, Bob Hupp. So I needed this tonight just to mentally prepare for what's coming my way tomorrow night, because the one and only Bob Hupp is going to be here.
Is he part of the smoke ring?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but Bob's his own self-contained one-man party band. He's loud and proud. It's going to be fun. So watch for that. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. Good night.
Good night.